Hi, Getty from GettyStewart.com here with my mojito mint plant and my mojito cocktails. Now we want to have these cocktails all summer long, so we need to prune and cut and harvest our mint plants effectively and strategically so that we have mojito mint all summer long. So how do we do that? Well, number one, what we don't do is pluck leaves here and there with the thinking that, oh, I don't want to pick too many leaves from any one spot, so I'm just going to pluck here and there. That is not a great strategy. It doesn't do anything to promote further growth from the plant, and in fact, it may weaken the plant and make it look kind of sparse. So what we want to do instead is encourage multiple growth so that when we make a cut, we're going to get twice as much mojito a couple of weeks down the line. So here's how to do it. You take one of these stems and you follow it and you pick from the top down so that these little crowns are what we're going to harvest. And we look down the stem, and anytime you see two intersecting leaves on either side, if you look carefully, you'll see a little bit of growth coming in from the center of the stem pointing outwards. Those growths, if you cut properly, they are going to shoot into separate branches and create twice as much mojito mint for you. For example, here's a cut that I did about a week ago, and already we're seeing regrowth, a new stem coming here and a new stem or branch coming out there, and that's going to double up the amount of mint that we have. And there's my old cut. So I cut just slightly above two leaves, making sure I'm not harming what's growing inside the little V. So making sure that those can grow. I'm going to follow that same practice on all the little stems of my mojito mint plant. So I'm going to cut this little crown. Now obviously I'm not going to go as far down, but I am going to take that little top. And here you see, this is the amount that I might take off a little stem like that. I'm going to go around the entire plant and pick out wherever I see those little crowns, because I want to encourage that growth at this time. And so I'm going to take there and here and this one and just take those little tips off so to promote that growth. Now I have this nice long stem, and for your typical cocktail you're going to need about 5 to 8 stems. So if that's what I were using it for, this would be a great harvest. But I also want to shape my plant at the same time, and so I want this nice rounded growth. So I think I'm going to cut at the same height as this guy. So I'm going to go over here, and I see these two leaves, and right above that, there's the growth that I want to encourage. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to make a cut just above that, being careful not to cut that tender new growth, and there I go. So this is going to go into my cocktail, and this is going to grow new growth for the next time. And stay tuned, because these rhubarb, simple syrup, mocktails and cocktails have their own video as well. GettyStewart.com. Take care.